What's up, you guys? Welcome to the very first episode of the Demi Lobo podcast. I'm so excited that you're coming on this journey with us. It's going to be so much fun. At least we think it's going to be fun. I hope it's going to be fun. We're having all intentions for it to be fun, giving out the positive vibes. I'm here with my girlfriend, the amazing, just all the time have high vibrations. My girl Joycie Jay.
Hey, what's up, Demi?
Yes, girl, you're gonna see her all the time. And we have a very special guest. Even though his name looks like Malik, it is not Malik. It is Malik.
Yeah.
Welcome, Malik B, to the show.
Thank y'all so much for having me.
Malik, we have to talk about this name first because
All right.
did your mom name you Malik or did she name you Malik and you wanted it to be like fancy? You said it's Malik.
Nah, my mom named me Malik.
Okay.
I thought it was French for Malik.
That's what I'm saying. It sounds like it should be like an accent or something like on your name somewhere.
But it was more so, it was like in Arabic, it means king.
Okay.
So my mom was like, all right, bet. So she named me Malik.
King Malik.
Yeah,
Come on,
King
King.
Malik.
I love
there
that.
it is.
Come on, King.
Y'all better, that's what I'm saying. I'm better than this shit.
Yeah, okay, we have to tell the viewers what you're talking about.
Okay.
So we're in our brand new studio
Brand new.
at You Podcaster Studio. Okay, shout out to them. Taking care of us. Amazing studio in Los Angeles. You're from LA, actually.
Yeah.
But you feel like we should have gave you like a better couch or something.
Yeah,
like
I'm
you're
on a
not feeling
futon.
like a better, okay. But you know what? You know what we said? We're gonna have him back on episode 10
Mm-hmm.
because we're figuring things out. We don't have the logo yet. We have the fireplace.
Nice
And that's a real fire. I feel heat coming. That's a real fireplace.
And it look
She's
good.
lying.
You know what I mean?
She's
That's
lying.
a real
Come on.
fireplace.
She's lying.
So he's gonna be back on episode 10 when we're getting our bearings together right now.
Yeah.
And so, you're
No,
our
but this is a vibe, though. I feel like I'm
Yes.
in Big Bear. Can
okay.
I be honest?
It does. Like,
It
you got
does.
the
Like, yo,
trees.
yes, it feels
You know
as
what I'm saying?
though-
The wood. So
Yes.
it's like that's what we're trying to
I'm
get.
right at home. That's
I
why
love it.
I'm really
Kick back.
chilling for real.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. So we have Malik here, a content creator, an actor, of course. He said he's a king, but his bio say he's not toxic. But I feel like it's some toxicity somewhere
no, it's
in there.
not,
It's
bruh.
gotta be.
Wait.
Are you
Did she just
sure?
come for me?
Yeah,
No,
I'm not trying to comfort you, but I
It's
feel
not.
like the
Okay.
videos give toxic.
My videos, all I do is hold the mirror up.
Okay.
And I'm like, this is what y'all do. And then if you see that in yourself, then you're toxic. I'm not
And
toxic.
when you say
That's what
for
it is.
y'all, you're talking about women, right?
Women or guys. Because then
okay.
I do baby daddy skits. I'm like,
do.
yo, and they get offended. But I'm like, if you see this, all I do is hold the mirror up.
Wow.
And then it's like, that might be you.
So is that the goal that you have for the videos that you create?
I'll try to create a message. Yeah, try to
Okay.
put a message in there at least. Like, I just don't want to be like, I want to deal with the reality. I want to deal with like, oh, this is accurate. This is how accurate the video is. And I want you to send it like, hey, babe, this us, or babe,
Yeah.
look at this. And that's how I kind of create. And I'm like, all right, if I do like a messed up video, I'm like, yo, we should do better.
Yeah.
If I do a role reversal, I think that's funny. I'm like, look, women, this is y'all. This is what we got to go through. And they all don't give a fuck. They was like, this is how men be doing. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
man, y'all don't even see the message. I'm trying to
Trying to give out.
Yeah, but it's all good.
No, I
though.
love I love couple skits, like because
Yeah.
me and my boyfriend we send them back to each other all the time. So the last one, this wasn't yours, but I'm a
Damn.
passenger princess, and so a passenger princess means that I'm always that it wasn't
You
yours.
said it wasn't yours.
Oh
Look,
no, I'm just
see,
saying
he
like in the
said-
content creator
Look,
realm.
I had,
Who
I had,
is it?
but hold on, I'm talking about I had a video like that.
Was it yours?
It might have been mine.
But it was about being a passenger prince. So he was saying like, forget being a passenger princess. Now it's all about being a passenger prince. So the females drive and the men are on the passenger side. You should actually.
I had that.
Really?
Yeah.
So maybe it was yours.
It was when she took me out on a date. And
Maybe it
then
was your skit. He
Yeah.
sent me a skit the other day.
when I was in the passenger seat. And she
Yes.
tried to be in my video, and then at the end of the video, she made me squirt.
Oh my God. Woo.
Well, that's a passenger prince.
It got juicy for
It
sure.
did get juicy. It did get
That's
juicy.
what how you women are. I'm
Yeah.
just
Well, how do you come up with the videos that you create?
squirt. You said what?
Yeah, we just some squirting to just like we'll
sorry,
go
my
back
bad.
from the beginning.
Yeah, back,
because
I'm sorry. No, but that was in the
this.
skit. My bad. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Wait, squirting this like actually.
So I was okay. So I
Please
was.
explain. We need an explanation because
right.
things
So-
just got really hot. It's already fireplace, and you just made it more
Right.
hot. Like
Okay. So the passenger prince. I was like, okay, my friend. I have nothing but homegirls, right?
Okay.
I love hanging around with women because women are funny, and I didn't want to do like corny shit where dudes be like, oh, have women looking in swimsuits and then they doing the most corny shit. I'm
Yeah.
like, nah, deal in reality. So I wanted women to be like in a light where I could see myself doing that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And arguing or playing or whatever the roles may be. But my homegirl Sparkle, she is like the funniest person ever. And she was like, yo, she always bad chick this, bad chick that. I was like, and then she told me, she was like, stop acting like a bad nigga. I was like, that's hilarious. So I did a whole skit on bad niggas. So I was acting like the bad dude.
Yeah.
So I get in the car. I'm 30 minutes late. You know what I mean? She was outside waiting on me, and I'm fixing myself in the mirror. I'm like, you can't handle a bad nigga. Then just say that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm passenger seat Prince. I'm over here like, wait, before you pay for the food, before you take a bite, let me get this boomerang first.
Period.
You know what I mean? Exactly.
That is life.
So then she was like, yo, she was acting like the dude. So she was like, when we get home, you've been looking out good all day. I want you to get undressed. I was like, man, you lucky my mean ass like you for real. Right?
Really?
You know how you women be saying and shit like that? They gonna do it anyway. And then, you know,
I have to see if this skit was yours. That's so crazy. My boyfriend literally just sent me a skit the other day, and it's about being a passenger prince. But I'm gonna be a passenger princess until the end of time, okay? Because
it's not y'all summer though.
It's
our summer. What are we? No, it's not. Y'all
summer.
not even doing it right.
Yes, we are. How are we not doing it right?
What
do you
y'all
mean?
talking about? Y'all got all these dope ass sayings, and y'all not even saying it right. Like y'all
Period.
swear, no, it's not.
Come
Man,
on.
look,
It's for me. That's my favorite. It's giving.
No,
it's
stop
giving.
it.
That's all those are my
They
favorite.
thought they ate with the look. They thought they had period.
Listen,
Nah, bro, we
always-
got it, bro.
I
Y'all got
always
it.
will arrive. I always will eat. Okay, steak, dinner, lobster, the whole.
It's
She is all
not-
of that.
And I'm coming behind with the period. Okay.
Yeah,
Exactly.
okay. Well,
End
listen,
it.
we a whole meal out here. I don't care what
I'm
y'all
a
talking
whole
about.
meal.
I don't know what y'all talking about right now, but we are
I
taking.
love
It's soft boy era.
No,
right
it's
now.
soft girl era.
No,
It
wait,
is-
no, it's not. Y'all had y'all like 2 years ago.
No, it is. So
Yo,
actually, I'm just now having my soft girl era, and can we
You
just
late.
No. So what? But I've arrived. I'm
But
here,
you-
and she's eating. She's
Okay,
eating.
okay,
That's
well,
all
you,
good.
all right,
Damn
cool.
right.
Hopefully we save you a plate because it's soft boy era right now.
No,
It's a lot.
stop it.
Listen, I ain't got to argue. We don't argue in our soft boy era.
What do you-
Speaking of soft girl era, we're definitely in our soft girl era. I know I am, for sure. I feel like back then I used to be a little rough.
Yeah.
You know, especially coming from Chicago,
Absolutely.
coming to LA. Let me just say, first off, it's a total culture shock. Totally. And I'm, this the soft girl era. Now I want to, pick flowers,
Yes.
grow some plants. Look,
So that's what soft girl era is.
yes, I
What,
think
what's soft girl? Well, explain what soft girl
Yeah.
era for both of y'all, and I'll explain soft boy era.
Okay.
Go ahead.
that soft girl era is where I don't have to take out my trash. I don't have to clean my car. I don't want to pump my gas. I want to relax. I want to.
Joycie, I want to make sure they hear. Pull the mic back. Yeah.
I want to feel
Yes, get
good.
in
I
there,
want to
girl.
feel relaxed. I want to, just sit back and watch the man do the work. Let me be the queen and the soft girl that I am.
Yikes. Okay. So you're going to get a lot of people that are going to disagree with you with that because
Yep.
I am in a relationship, but I am not. Soft girl era for me is just being loved correctly. It's just, feeling that love. It is taking me out on dates, but I don't I have friends that are like that too, that are like, I don't want to touch my garbage. I'll take out the garbage can. Like, I don't care about that. Like, last night I made food and I also cleaned up the dishes. Like, it's not so like, if I cook, you have to clean. If I do this, you have to do that. Like, I don't like those gender roles that come with like the soft girl era. For me, it's just feeling like my man loves me. You know what I mean? Answering when I call him, picking up the phone, telling me that you love me, things like that. That's soft girl era for me. Being a passenger princess and him being okay with driving, me falling asleep in the car. Like, this is real life. Like, that's soft girl era for me. Like, we're going to the movies. Are you laughing?
No.
Oh, okay. Don't laugh. I'm serious.
I'm not.
But like, I don't feel like soft girl era is like, has to be like, I don't want to do this and like, you must pay for my bills. Like, that's not me personally when I'm talking about soft girl era. What's soft boy era for you though?
Well, we do. We used to pay for bills in 2021. We stopped. We stopped.
no.
Yeah, we stopped. because
So
now-
men are no longer paying for bills.
Nah, we're not paying for
That's
bills
tough.
anymore.
And why
We're
is
not.
that?
Because it's like we glowing, we entering, we healing, and we leveling up.
So
Like,
does
we've
that
been-
mean you're
we-
not in a relationship with women? Not you, but like, are men like not in relationships? Because that sounds very like you're by yourself. Like,
Well, no, yeah, because we're healing. Like, we've been through, like, we thought we found the one. Like, you know what I mean? I just saw a meme the other day, like, we really looking for love. That's why Future act like this. And I'm like, yo, that's like every dude. Like, we really try to look for love, but we always getting hurt by Laurel Harvey's and the other, like,
Yeah.
so
Lori,
now,
my sis.
so
hey.
now, see what I'm saying?
Really?
She was like, yo,
I love Lori Harvey.
See?
Come on, Lori.
see?
really?
That's crazy.
Absolutely.
And we got to deal with stuff like that.
See,
You know what I
okay,
mean?
see,
so
Lori-
go ahead.
Go ahead. No, I'm sorry.
No, I'm just saying, like, see, if Joycie and I was going on a date, right? So she's in her soft girl era. I'm in my soft boy era.
It wouldn't
right?
work.
It wouldn't work.
Really?
Because therefore it's like that's the the clash. And also we got to blame all these black podcasts.
You're on a black podcast right
Let's
now.
talk about it. What you think about it?
Nah, because it's like everybody shouldn't have a mic in front of them.
Ooh.
No,
Is
I'm
that
not coming for
shade?
y'all.
Is that
I'm not
shade?
coming for y'all. But y'all see these clips where every day it's the topic of relationship.
I
I'm
agree
like,
with you.
God damn,
I
give
agree
it a
with you.
break.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I feel the same way about that, Malik.
Thank you.
Because so just really quick, I just want to put this here. I've been a radio TV personality for well over 12,
Talk your shit.
13 years.
Come on.
Okay, top market 2, market
From
3,
Chicago to LA.
Chicago to Los Angeles. So been doing this. So like this is not being in front of a behind a microphone as well as you, Joycie, is not something new. But I agree that there are people that are just. I was just telling Will this the other day that because we had this conversation about this girl that was talking about okay, well I got it. This girl was talking about we don't want to hear from Sierra. You talking about being single because you're in a happy relationship with Russell Wilson. We want to hear you talk about love and we want to hear you talk about marriage. People don't want to hear that. But the radio person, the podcaster, she was on there being like, this is what we want to hear. And I'm like, where'd you come from? Like, what makes you even feel like you have a voice on this? Because number one, if you have ever worked in a radio station, you know that being in love and being married is not what's on the radio. Being in love and, talking about how much I'm in love, that's not what people are buying. That's not the music that people are buying. That's not the clips that people are clicking on. What are they clicking on? The toxic clips, okay? The soft boy era clips. You know what I mean? The drama, the clips that people are clicking on. That's why you have 100K is because people are clicking on what Malik is giving.
And
Okay,
can we just talk about toxicity? Toxicity wins.
It does.
Like
it does.
Crazy
It sells.
things on the internet. That's what trends.
It sells, and so that's what I'm just going back to you saying
I
that
disagree.
everybody shouldn't have a mic because that was her take, and I'm like, I don't believe that's a good take.
That is true.
Why do you disagree?
Because it's so much like it's a plethora of toxicity and all. Like it's so much on the internet that when you see something that's pure and loving and healing, like soft boy era, you gravitate towards that.
Cap.
How's that cap?
That's cap.
How's that cap?
Because literally the clips that my non-toxic boyfriend will send me, and I'm sorry to give y'all my man, but it's just.
I was about to say, I'm about to give my girl my girl.
Listen,
What the heck?
he
Man.
finna be on this couch, you
Man.
guys.
Golly.
I know. I'm sorry. I love
she got a
him.
good man,
Listen,
Shout out to him, bro.
I love it. He love me. So
He doing the damn
he
good.
is doing the damn good thing. So, but my point here, I'm sorry.
Much love
my
to him,
point, I have
bro.
to give that every episode because I'm telling y'all, like, when you just like feeling that vibe or whatever. But again, that's not what people want to hear. That's my point. Is that y'all want to hear about the breakups? You want to hear about slashing a man's tires? You want to hear about the toxic, bad things that happen? You don't want to hear about somebody being in love.
But if you do
your
it,
clips aren't about that. Your clips are about, is it
well,
not?
no, because I did a clip.
One clip.
No. I did a couple of clips where I was complimenting a girl all night, and that shit went like did stupid numbers.
Okay,
on every
did good.
app.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. So like, if you get it, you just can't like keep sprinkling toxic over and over and over again because it's like some people are triggered. Some people trying to heal from that shit.
Yeah.
Some people like, all right, this shit ain't funny because I'm going through it. So you don't want to keep doing it over. So when you do something that's loving and caring and black love, because that's the most important love.
Yes.
Right. Let's just talk about it. So it's just like when you give that and you see and you put it in the context of like of humor, that shit blows up. So it's like, yo, he can see you that video. He can see you that. Like, look, babe, we're gonna do this on the next time we go out. I'm on a date. I'm gonna compliment you all night and just shit like that. I think that's will win right now because of the level of everybody's trying to clickbait with the toxic. It's like, man, okay. When I see that shit, I'm like, oh my God, I turn it off.
Yeah.
That's why I stay off the shade room and all that shit because this is just like, who wants to keep seeing that shit over and over and over and over again of just bashing black people or toxic and all that? How can we grow and develop a mindset of like understanding love and loving each other? And I promise I'm not toxic. That was a word, bro. Yeah, that was a word right there.
I know. Listen, we didn't know what to say after that. It was like, okay, he's right. But
No, I'm
I
messing.
do love the shade room though. That's me. Like,
Oh, yeah.
because it's
Of
like,
course, no shade to
no shade to the shade room. But like, I just love the shade room. Like the shade room's gonna always give me like the latest what's going on, you know.
It's like the hood news.
It's the hood news. But you know what I want to know from you is because like I'm an entrepreneur as well. And so I have all these business ideas that I always want to come up with. And so every time I come up with a business idea, I end up not doing it because I'm like, the market is saturated, right? There's too many podcasts, there's too many whatever companies. How do you as a content creator and an actor online, how do you separate yourself from all the other videos? Because I have 10 content creator friends that I talk to all the time. And I'm just trying to figure out how do all of you guys, you know, find your own lane? Like, how do you find your own lane? Because it's literally so many people that do exactly what you do, but not the same.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't look at dudes' pages. I just be like.
But it's girls that do it too. It's women that do it too. They do skits.
They do skits, yeah. But I just think that for me, I wanted us, I don't know. I'm big on relationships. That's why I do a lot of relationship videos because I wish I had a relationship. Y'all see that? Y'all ain't even peep, bro. I'm out here trying to. I'm putting myself on the market.
I don't.
Anyways, it's more so just I want to stay in my realm of like relationships and women because honest enough, like I don't like how dudes, and it's just me. I don't like how dudes dress up as and play a woman. Instead of doing that, I was like, why don't you get a role to a woman and counter and bounce off that? So I was like, I'll never do that. I'd rather. Since women are so funny, I just put them in my videos. Like, look, you say this, say it like this, and it'll be believable. And then therefore, it looks like they love doing it.
Yeah.
It's no shaking ass. It's no ass out.
I like that. I like that about you.
So
I like that about your videos.
Look at all of them. No shaking ass. No degrading women. I don't even call women bitches.
Oh.
Straight up. Let's get that out the way. Let's. How many people can say that?
If she really make you mad, you're not gonna call her.
Nah, for what? No.
Really?
For what?
So you walk away?
Who? Yeah, I'm very. I don't let women get to me to that. Like out of my character.
What's your sign? Oh, let me. Capricorn. I was gonna guess it, but I wasn't gonna say Capricorn. What's your sign?
Pisces.
Okay, I'm a Scorpio.
Pisces.
You're Scorpio? Oh, Pisces. What? March 16th.
17.
Wait, why would you know exactly that?
Right.
You know.
Are you a psychic?
Right, psychic.
Nah, I just know women like that. She remind me of like this chick I used to deal with.
I'm hollering.
Wow. Okay, not sure what's happening
Look,
in this
Pisces,
side of the room here.
we got
But I do want to know why both of you don't have relationships. Like,
hold on.
Why do you think? Why do you think you don't have a
Come on,
relationship?
guess.
Or do you have a relationship?
I mean, you know. Now I'm chilling.
You chilling?
Yeah, I just be chilling for real.
You're such a dude. Like,
Wait,
you know,
what?
so that
I'll be chilling. Like,
you
what
know,
do you-
that's such a dude response to be like, yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna really answer, but you know, just be chilling.
I be chilling. Like
Yeah.
I ain't got nothing.
like a main.
I think deep down, all of us want a relationship. We
Okay.
all want to
course.
feel loved. You know, we all want that partner, but it's hard.
Yeah.
About 1 million times, I thought I found my husband,
Right.
and I said, I know this is my
This is the one.
husband.
Yeah.
And it didn't work.
What's the difference between dating in Chicago versus dating in LA? You're new to Los Angeles, so you haven't. I've been in LA for I think 8 years, and whoo, that's why I'm my man. Because
You
listen,
met him out here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's from New York.
Okay.
So okay, you better.
Now you
Y'all
might
heard
give
Y'all
Beyonce.
better
But
chill
you know what?
out.
Honestly, I saw this shirt and I was like, I just think it's cute and it matched my pants. But you know what? I could be just wearing this for my
come
boyfriend.
on, represent for your man.
He's from,
come on.
New York, period. Okay, no, but seriously though, that's why I'm my man, right? Because I feel like it's been hard to find a guy out here, you know? So what is the biggest difference dating in Chicago men versus Los Angeles
It's
guys?
crazy.
What?
Before I moved here, so many people told me like, because I've been single for 6 years.
Okay.
So before I moved here, so many people told me like, look, dating scene in LA is horrible. Like you're not gonna find anyone. It's trash. And I will say I've experienced all horrible men since I've been here.
Okay, what kind of guys?
It's really no different from. I think in Chicago they just a little meaner. Now
Okay.
Chicago, you know, they not gonna order you rides or Ubers. I'm not now out here. The men are a little generous.
Oh, yes, they
You know,
will.
They're a little generous out here.
The men
You know,
are definitely more generous
for
in Los
sure.
Angeles. They will take you out on the dates.
Yes.
The nice dates too. Like to the
Yes.
fancy restaurants.
Yes.
The bill is paid.
Come on.
They will get you an Uber back home.
Come on, they'll pick you up in a
They'll pick
nice
you up.
truck, and there's a
All
lot
of
of
it.
Teslas
Sound
out here
like
that,
Oh, yes.
that's on
Yeah.
Lyft and everything.
Yeah.
Nice car.
So yeah, you will get picked up in a nice little
but
ride.
then the next day you won't hear from them.
That's true.
Because we got shit to do. Look, time out.
So what just happened to that beautiful day we just had before this?
Exactly.
I'm out, man. For one, that's not. Y'all gotta understand what's going on.
What do
in
we have to
today's-
understand?
Okay, the government is planting. Like he's coming in the lab and he's creating these quote unquote real niggas, and he's planting them in the hood, and they're not like y'all picking like, oh, he a real nigga. He's not. He's a government based, and he's sitting there to like make a bad name on black guys, on black men. So you falling for that. That's not no real nigga. You talk about LA bad, LA bad. The government is doing that on purpose.
So where are the real niggas at?
Like the real, you got to go like, where you mean them at? Hollywood?
That's where we gonna mess up because I'm sure.
Yeah, you mean them at Hollywood? You're not going to Stars in Hawthorne.
What is that?
Just a strip club. You're not going to.
Well, I mean the strip club to find like.
You're not going to like Malik Books in a mall over there in the fashion show. Like it's just so much.
Well, because I've lived in the Valley my entire.
That's where you put him. That's where you put him at because he know
the government comes and plants the
fake ass,
real niggas in Hollywood and the Valley. So then you think you're meeting a real nigga.
You think you meeting a real nigga like, oh, he from LA. Then he was like, yeah. Then he do some sucker shit and he be like, LA is dating and LA is bad. Like, come on. Like,
so what category are you, Malik?
What you mean? What category? What you
are
mean?
You a real or not a real nigga? Like,
I feel like I'm me. I feel like I'm just a man that like genuinely not pressed on vagina. Just like I like taking women out. I like showing them a good time. But here's the thing. Why do after a great date, all right, text me you made it home. I made it home. It was an amazing time. Okay, cool. It doesn't mean like I'm texting another woman. I'm back to whatever. All right, I'm back to my regular life. Why you can't check in? Why do you have to sit and wait and be insecure and like, all right, he gonna hit me or whatever? Like, oh, you know what? He's losing interest, so I'm gonna lose interest. Don't you think that's a little childish?
I do agree with you, Malik. I'm not gonna lie. I do agree. I feel like I
just took you on this wonderful date. Now the least you can do is just check in. Hey, just check. Okay, cool. Why is it all on me? Like, damn,
I agree.
Men want to be chased too.
A little bit. You think the women should reach out to the men?
Yeah. Absolutely. If I took you out in the Uber Plus, right, and I take you to this dope ass, let's say I take you to Crustaceans, Boa, like so anywhere you want to go, like down there, like or Castaway, Burbank type shit.
Oh,
right
super
up
sexy.
there, you can
I love that vibe.
exactly. And then we
putting y'all on the spots right now. So I'm just letting you know. I don't even
tell people my spots, but anyway, I just feel like it needed because guys gonna be watching that. Like that's a nigga. Like look, so let me say. So I take you on a dope spot, vibing, we communicating, we cool. Don't even press the issue. After we go have dinner, I'll just go to the dime. Let's go ahead and get some more. Let's dance or whatever. Cool. All right, bet. Call me when you get home. I'll send you the Uber Plus. Boom. Okay, I had a good time tonight. I did too. I'm hoping we can continue this. Okay. Sleep tight. Boom. Next day, you don't hear from me. Oh, I'm gonna lose interest. What kind of shit is that? Maybe I'm at work.
No, maybe I'm legitimately. I feel like the day after we go on a great date because you got my vibes as well. Yeah. I might have went to go get a wax. I got my hair done. Maybe got my lashes done. Got my nails done. Yeah. So I also spent some money and got myself together as well for this date. So I put in some time. I might not have spent the same money.
I haircuts, outfits, shoes.
Haircut and getting your hair done, two different things.
LA barbers dated went up.
$75.
No.
Especially if they put a hot towel on your head, that's another $300.
That's extra.
Okay, but I will say
what the fuck?
I will say the pampering that a man does versus the pampering that a woman does to get for a date. Clearly, we are 3 times more. Like my lashes alone, I'm sure. Like
180,
like
200 for
lashes. Let's not. However, I will say. What are you doing the next day? If you had time to text me the 3 days leading up to the date, then we go out and you text me all day the day of the date. What are you doing the day after the date that you can't text me as well?
Well, because you don't understand. My whole week was developed on that date. Now I gotta get back to real life. Y'all don't understand that. Y'all don't even care about that shit.
Ridiculous.
Y'all don't even care about that shit. But the fact that y'all, I know we planned for that date that whole week. It's like an event. It's like a boxing match, right? It's lead up to the fight. We'll give a fuck about after the fight. It was a lead up to that fight. Now we could do like a post-fight interview, but y'all don't even give a shit. Y'all don't even have enough heart or care to be like, okay, let me hit him afterwards. Or I'm going to just wait for him. No, listen, I saw your face. We had a good time. Why is it all on the brothers?
So I will say.
And we ain't even hit it yet, by the way.
No.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm 50-50 with you, Malik, on this because, yes, I do believe that after the date, what are you doing to not be able to text me? However, when ding dong, our next guest is here. That's okay. So I will say that. Oh wait, let's pause. We can pause because I can cut that out. I will say you want to go out. Yeah. That's perfect because I can chop it up. I will say that when it came to my boyfriend and after we went out, I texted him the next day because I was like, I want this. I want you. I want all of that. I want everything. All of that, I want to keep doing that. And we just celebrated our year anniversary. So legitimately, I texted him the next day because I was like, you're mine. Like pretty much. Like it was like one day.
I like that energy.
One day to done.
Yeah,
I'm a Scorpio. So like Scorpio and from Chicago. So like we zero in. I knew what I want immediately.
What's
You like
crazy?
that
I
shit.
feel like men didn't like that. I
Man,
felt
you
like a
crazy.
man
Why?
didn't
Why?
like if a woman was all on them.
What the
and
fuck? We
just-
love that. What do you
I meet so many men.
If you're not talking to a lot of girls, because if you're talking to a lot of girls, the girl that you don't like, if she's texting you a lot, then it comes off as annoying.
Of course, but that's here nor there. Let's just focus on the subject. We talking about the woman that we spent all that time with. Boom. We put interest in, Uber home, Uber back, had a great time. Be all over me. Let me know something. Let me know what you feel like. Let me know the vibes that we going on. Like, let me know. But if you playing it too cool, bet I'm on to the next. Listen, I always tell dudes and women, like, no matter how good your girl or whoever you digging look in person, is always a chick find on Instagram. So therefore, you got to deal with Instagram, and it goes for dudes as well. You got to deal with all those social media outlets, and then like, look, you don't have time to be playing it cool. You playing it cool, you be like, all right, or you be outside in the club, you can't get in. Like, you know what I mean? That's where I feel like it should be like mutual. Okay, if I took you on an amazing date, show me the next day that you care or you interested. But you playing it too cool, like, oh, I do this all the time. Well, then fuck you.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like that's kind of like the LA way for women. I will say that women want to be here in LA, I've noticed, want to be taken care of, but don't want to put any work in. I will say that. Like, don't want to. I am opposite. Like, I don't really want to be taken care of because I feel like I'm an independent woman. Like, I'm down with, I want to make my own money. Like, I've never asked a guy for money, like, ever before, not even 50 cents. But
I like shit like
I
that.
don't want to be taken care of, but I also, too, I want to have my soft girl era, but I also, too, just don't want to feel like I got to sit around and wait for you to pay my bills. Like, because then you own me. Like, if you take care of my bills, what do I have to give up for you to pay all of my bills? You know, like, that's why I like to pay my own stuff, and I don't want to ask somebody for no money because something else has to come with that. Like, I have to give up something to get that back.
But like, so dope. But like with men, with me personally, like if we dope, and then I'm like, I see you struggling, I'll just send you like $175.
Really?
That's what I
That's
just did.
real.
I just did it the other day.
Really?
She was complaining in the middle of a conversation, like, shut up. Boom, here,
that's
$175.
real.
And I like, here, take this.
You should teach a master class because that's awesome.
Man, where's my camera at real quick,
That's
man?
awesome.
See,
I
it's
love
not a lot
that.
of real ones out here like that. We slacking.
Out of
Because you know
nowhere.
what? I'm the girl.
Can they zoom in on this?
Wow,
Oh,
you
it's
really
a-
did.
Let me see, let me see,
Out of nowhere.
Apple Pay,
Out of nowhere.
175.
In
Baby,
the
she
middle
in
of
love. Okay, she
I
ain't
told
going nowhere.
her, hey, come to dinner tonight. Or I'm calling my bank for fraud. And she came to dinner.
I love
That's how you do,
that.
bro. And it
That's
didn't even
super cool.
hit. Like, man, men out here, that's what kind of dude I am. And it's a lot of
like
dudes
that.
in LA that's like that though.
Wow.
So that's
Is
what
it?
It's the government. Y'all over here falling for the government. These
Wow.
straight
With it
okay,
about it.
y'all, like-
I
the
love
ones
that.
for sure.
but if you just complaining and then like, but she did it in a way where like I'm gonna do it on my own. Like I ain't worried
I
about
love
like
that.
you know what I mean. I ain't looking for no nigga. I'm like, all right, cool. Don't look for it. Boom.
Wow.
There it is.
That's
Like
dope.
That's
Shout
fire.
out
You know,
to
I
you.
feel like everybody has like their love language. And like for some women, it's like getting gifts. That's not me. Like me, quality time is everything. But a 175 every now and then just don't sound bad.
Yeah.
that will hit
I'm
the
not
spot.
upset. You know,
Gas,
especially gas, food, especially when you're not expecting it. Like a 175 cash out. I don't know. I'm not upset about that.
You know, that'll make a woman. Hey, my
So now why
you
aren't
do that.
you-
You do that to like every 4 chicks, bro. Just keep it in rotation.
Oh
You be like,
man.
I mean, so the YouTube checks must be nice.
I'm bro,
The YouTube
for real.
checks must be
I'm chilling-
nice.
I'm chilling for real.
Well, do you
man.
have like I don't know if you mind saying like an actual job too? Like
Nah.
so you just live off of wow.
Full-time content creator. So let's dig deep. Like, where did the passion and everything even start?
The passion. I was a stand-up comedian first though. Like I do stand-up, and I wanted people to come to my shows, and I was like, man, I gotta get on the internet, cause in like agencies weren't looking for you. They had to like they weren't looking for you. Then you had to go make them search like who is that guy. So I see like all these people get put on. So I was like, man, you know what? They moving the goalposts. Everything's online. I'm just about to create videos.
Yeah.
I didn't know what the fuck I was doing when I was doing it. I was just doing all crazy shit. But then I found a lane. I was like, oh, this shit work. I'm gonna keep doing it. And that's how and then I saw money coming. Then more people who do content, they started coming like, bro, I like your videos. And like, I'm from LA. I'm like, yeah, let's link up.
Yeah.
And they showed me the game of like, hey, you post this, the ads gonna reach out, and the ads do reach out. And then They was just giving me the game. I was like,
That's
oh,
dope.
it's so much money on it's so much money on this damn phone.
Wow.
Man, so it's like
Any like gym you want to give us like on like, you know, just like a way to make money? Because it's like somebody that's watching right now that's probably a content creator or wants to make videos. How can you make money off of doing this? Because I mean, if you sit in 175 and every four women, it's something that you have figured out and mastered with this online money.
My mom gave me. She got some taxes.
Yeah, okay. But it's one gym. It's because I was watching somebody on TikTok that was like, the money's on YouTube, you know, or like, is the money on TikTok? Is the money on Instagram? Like, what's like the best platform for making some real money in this?
Facebook.
Mm.
People sleep on Facebook.
Really?
Facebook over YouTube?
Well, I'm not on YouTube.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so, but I know I'm that Facebook check. I was like, God damn.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
That Facebook check. And then ads hit you out because if all your videos keep going viral, then they'll reach out like, hey, man, we'd like you to wear this T-shirt for $500, $1,000. Or, hey, man, can you put my man's song in there for $2,000? Or, hey, can you promote this movie for $4,000? Like, you got to understand.
That's fire.
People in these companies, I'm pretty sure you know, they have a marketing budget.
Mm-hmm.
They are lazy. So they will look to see like who is having it on IG or who on social media. They're like, look, we don't want to market like commercials. We won't have enough money for that, but we'll pay a content creator who has a lot of views. Just say this or just do a video like that. Here's the market, and they give you some, and you negotiate, and then like, yo, this is your rate, boom, and you can do like, yo, this is why I do it in my story, I do it in my post. This is different kind of prices, and they'll meet it.
That's crazy.
They'll meet it because they're lazy. Like, here, all this money here, just take it.
Wow.
From there, yeah. So that's the gym. So, but also, I wouldn't tell you to focus on the money. I say do what you love first. Then once you do that, master that, then figure out how to make profit from it.
Yeah, which is why, honestly, this podcast is such, a prized possession for me because this is literally what I love doing. You know, like I might not work for the platforms that I used to, but like I love Joe Budden's podcast. I tell you that all the time. And he always says that there's value in your name, you know? And so I was like, why would I want to start something that has a random name like I'm Demi Lobo and we on the Demi Lobo podcast. Like and that's what we're doing, you know, and Joycie Jay is gonna be here along for the ride. We have a great team of people. And so I love that, you know, because I want this to also be a place that we can, you know, make money online as well. And like but like you said, it starts with not focusing on the money, focusing on doing what you love. And I love that. That's a good gem to drop on us today.
Because I didn't see myself being I didn't never want to be a content creator. At the end of the day, I'm a stand-up comedian.
Okay.
But in order to have people sell out my shows or come to my shows, you gotta like show them that online that you're funny. And now, like, oh, I want to come to your show. So I'm like, all right, that's where I get my real income from. Selling out shows.
I love
that. So I'm like, yeah.
So if you weren't a content creator or a comedian, what would you do?
Shit.
Stripping. I'm just playing.
I wouldn't be a stripper. I'd probably be a boxer. For
Oh, really? Can you box?
Yeah.
Okay.
I used to box, yeah.
Joycie, what about you? Like, what would you do if you weren't like in media and stuff?
I think I would act.
Okay.
Yep.
So if I wasn't doing what I would do, I would actually be a comedian.
And I think,
I literally have like, okay, so don't ask me for no jokes.
Shocking, right?
Because I'm not about to try.
What?
I'm not about to try out my material. But I do have a little notes app. I will say that.
Ooh.
I've literally like started on like, me and my friends were like in the car one day and we were like starting on like the beginning of my, he's like, can't believe it. We literally, I'm trying to see if I can find it because I would love to try out some of my material.
Oh, you're treating me like
That'd be dope. I would like
I think it'd be so funny. I gotta try to find it.
This shit turned into an open mic.
No.
I didn't know.
I'm not even kidding. Literally, I legitimately sent my stand-up comedy, like, what my intro would be. Like, I took a voice note, and I sent it to one of my friends, like, yo, what do you think? Because I really thought for one moment that I was funny enough to be a comedian.
Wow.
I don't know if I would ever be, because I just...
That's like, you know how you be singing in the shower, and you feel like you sound just like her?
Let me see.
And it's like, oh, shit.
If I find it, I'm trying out some jokes with y'all today.
Hey, that's dope. Demi.
Okay.
I like that. Yeah.
But
let me
on a
see.
serious note, though, what does it take to get ready for? Because I feel like, because I tried to just like write down what my comedy sketch intro would be, but it's really hard. Like, I don't even know, like, how do you remember your jokes?
Yeah.
Like, how do you take that rejection? And I really want to know, like, a time where you like on stage where like the jokes just wasn't hitting.
Shit.
And like, what did you do?
Ate it.
Okay.
Shit, that's what, you can't run from a bomb. A bomb is gonna happen. Like, that's what you know for a fact. Okay, I'm going to bomb.
Okay.
When you first starting out, I already know every comedian, I seen it come and go. They started telling stories. We don't give a fuck.
So you tell stories when you're bombing?
No, they. So I'm pretty sure. What was your set? Was it?
I'm trying to find it. Literally, I'm legitimately.
If it was a story
right now.
or a situation, I'm like, all right, yeah, they knew, because therefore it's like it's so much fat in that story that you don't even know where the punchline is.
Oh my God, I found it.
Go ahead, say it. Go ahead.
What is it? Go ahead.
Oh my God, I found it. Oh my gosh. Oh, you know what? You keep talking because I have to find my. I have literally. I'm not even kidding y'all.
Wow, it's
I
long too.
I was like really taking comedy
you was
serious.
about to perform.
Just do one.
Oh my God, I'm so
Right.
scared. Okay, wait, but I just want to let y'all know this was a long time ago. Okay.
This dope.
So my intro was, "What's up, guys? I'm Demi. I've been doing comedy for less than a year. Honestly, I started comedy. I'm not even kidding. This is my first time reading this in 2 years. I'm not kidding. Honestly, I started comedy because niggas got me fucked up.
Period.
Honestly, I started comedy so that I could air out all of the niggas that did me wrong.
Come on.
And have a perfectly fine excuse for it. Names, locations, their current girlfriends, all of it. Nobody is safe.
Damn.
Like, I understand it's a new year. Oh my God, it's about to get real raunchy. I understand it's a new year and bitches should be on new year, new me. But fuck all that. New year, same petty ass me. I'm not sorry. I struggle with anxiety, so this shit is like therapy for me for real. Why pay to talk about my problems when you can pay to hear me talk about my problems? Yeah, a bitch when you I don't even know. Now it's going crazy. No, wait. Dating in LA is the most ghetto shit I ever experienced. I'm single, very single right now. I mean, seriously, a bitch didn't grow up with a silver. I mean, I was really I had a whole
you was snapping.
opening sketch. No, this is single Demi back in
Right,
2020.
that's the thing. Okay.
But what do you think about my is my do I have a career in this or like
What you think?
No?
I felt like that was a rant.
It wasn't kind of a rant, right?
I felt like it was Wendy Williams who was sitting out there. She
Like just
tried.
like doing her diary. But like my thing is like if that was my opening sketch, how do I remember all that shit? Like
You wasn't gonna remember.
okay.
That. You wasn't gonna remember that.
I like this.
So it's more so like a lot of improv doing that first beginning.
Yeah.
Nah, it's more so when you first start out, you try to remember what's on the paper, and then when you realize like it's stand up, it's like being in that moment. That's all it is. And then you was like, oh, okay, this is a joke right here. This is a joke right here, and then that's it. But it comes with time. I've been doing this for 5 years. I just shot my special.
Really?
Yeah, in LA. It was called "Who's Your Homegirl." It comes out. We sold it to Amazon Prime.
That's amazing.
Comes out later on. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
That's dope.
That's why I was like, I was happy about that. But yeah.
Come on,
I'm
Amazon
honestly
Prime.
still stuck on the fact that I found my comedy opening.
Yeah,
I gotta
go ahead.
tighten
Go
this
ahead.
up.
We-
have
we-
like actual jokes in here, everything.
You can come to open mic and try to try
No,
that
I'm
shit.
not doing that.
Oh, okay.
Right.
I'm not gonna do that.
What?
Joycie, tell him that I'm not a comedian. Okay, I'm just like I mean, I found this like literally 2 years ago, and like we were in the car. Me and my homegirls were literally like, okay, what would you talk about? Like they were helping me with like my sketches and everything, and we really thought that I was about to take comedy like
Man,
for
you
real.
should
For
do
real.
that shit, bro.
You think so?
Yeah, there's potential in there.
Wait, Joycie, should I do it?
Hey, come
It's-
on.
why
Get
not,
trained from
man?
the best.
Well, you know what? This is all like single toxic Demi though. Like I gotta change all my material
Yeah, 'cause see,
to
you ain't
like
single no
almost
more,
wife
so-
the type of vibes though.
Yeah, it's a market for that.
It's a market for that.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I love
There's
that.
a lot of women are wiped up and off the market.
Yeah, that is. So I want to talk about what you guys are listening to right now as far as like music. What are we watching on TV? Are you a TV guy? Do you watch TV?
Yeah, I love TV.
Okay, cool. I was wondering if you're gonna be the kind of guy that's like, I don't watch TV.
Nah,
I
hell
just
no.
work.
I'm a regular dude.
Okay. What are you watching right now on TV?
Shit. Okay, of course the NBA playoffs. Shout out to the Lakers.
Well,
Shake time.
you're a Lakers fan?
Hell yeah.
Okay. Lakers are doing. Can we just talk about the Lakers real quick?
Let's
Can we
talk
go
about
into it? The Lakers. So I'm a newly inducted Laker fan, right?
Oh, you're a Laker fan?
Mini Laker fan. Like I'm Chicago Bull. I'm from Chicago, so of course the Bulls don't never do what they need to
Oh,
do. But
you trying to be on the bandwagon.
I'm not a bandwagon.
Because we winning now.
No, oh my God, I've been
Yeah.
before. First off, okay, let's not even.
Wow, we
okay,
got that.
I'm not about to.
We'll take those two. We'll take y'all two.
Yo, I'm not about to even like. First off, I'm a newly Laker fan, so I'm not going to disrespect our team. Okay, so I've been a Laker fan the whole season from the very beginning. First off,
The whole season?
for the whole season. I'm a LeBron James fan. Like I love LeBron James.
on,
LeBron
Of course,
James.
I love him as well.
But I just want to talk about how great the Lakers are doing. Game one of series, this third series was so good. And like, what do you think is going to happen with the Lakers? Do you think they're going to take it all the way? Like
1,000%. 1,000%.
you do?
Yeah, if we win tonight, I don't know when y'all dropping this, but
Yeah.
game two, we're gonna win in 6. If we lose, we're gonna have to win in 7.
But okay, we got to talk about game one, series 3, right, against the Denver Nuggets. Okay, so the Denver Nuggets started out like they came they started off crazy. Like they started off crazy, and we
survived
almost,
the onslaught.
Yeah, like it was, it was like I think down
There was some
20.
bullshit ass calls. What am I caring? Bullshit ass calls. Too.
That's what you think happened was the call?
There was some bullshit ass calls. We couldn't even touch him. Couldn't even touch him, bro.
Okay.
Like, come on. But anyways,
All right. So you think game 2? Again, this is probably going to air after game 2, but you think game 2 is where we're going to take it?
I feel like we have. Well, it's a must win because you understand that air up in Denver is very thin, and we got to keep running. So we got to get one. We have to split. If we go down 0-2, it's going 7.
Yeah.
So I'm saying we get one tonight, win 2 in LA. It's going to be 3-1. They go back to Denver. They're going to win at home. Boom, we close them out at home 4-6. Just how we did Golden State.
Absolutely.
Just how we've been doing the whole playoffs.
But
Memphis,
the difference
Golden
with,
State.
I was going to say the difference with Memphis and Golden State is that their players are much smaller. The different Nuggets, they're like humongous.
But
like
that's
the
the
Joker
thing.
himself is like
Don't worry.
unstoppable.
But
like,
the Lakers are long as well. That's why we're going to change the lineup, put,
Tristan, do you think Tristan will get some?
Fuck no.
Okay.
Hey, we changed the lineup as far as like put D'Angelo Russell on the bench, bring in Hachimura, have Vanderbilt, stick Murray. Like we're gonna get tall with them.
Okay, cool.
And we athletic and skillful with
I
tall.
love it.
So yeah, and we got LeBron James.
We
Like,
do have
what are
LeBron
we doing
James.
right now?
You know what I hate about what the NBA does is I hate that they mention 38-year-old LeBron James. Why do they do that? Why do they have to mention that he's 38 years old versus like let him be the great player that he is and just let that live?
I just think it's 38. Like how many 38 people, like 38-year-olds, are killing the game right now? Like real shit. Like I remember we had Jay-Z killing at 38. We had Michael Jordan never killed at 38.
Wait,
Floyd Mayweather.
hold on.
No, he did not.
Hold on.
No, he did not.
Hold on.
He was on the Wizards averaging 10.
We're not going to this. We're not gonna have no.
I said 38-year-old.
You talking about Michael Jordan? Though.
Yeah, so what?
Okay, but just
So
make
what?
sure you got to keep it cute when we talk about Michael Jordan.
That
on this
bald
one.
head dude in Chicago? That's how we look at him out
Oh
here.
my gosh, that is
Yeah,
not.
that's how
No,
we
there
look at
are
him.
there are
We
Los
put-
Angelinos that have the respect that Michael Jordan was the greatest basketball player of all
No,
time.
they say Kobe is.
Wow.
Come on,
They say
now.
Kobe.
Now,
Yeah,
that's
they
a
say
great
Kobe.
debate right
Rest
there.
in
But it's
Kobe
LeBron
Bryant.
and maybe Jordan or Kobe. Like,
You're gonna
that's-
say maybe
Maybe.
Michael
That's
Jordan?
But that's here nor there.
Maybe Michael Jordan?
Like 38-year-olds, right? So it's just me. It's just
I need another
Like
man's opinion
30.
on this.
Wait,
I don't know.
what?
yeah.
You're out of your
But
mind.
then again, 2 different cities. I could see you being
Two
from
different
LA, we
states.
from Chicago. You
Yes.
know, right? So
No. But it is not about the fact that I grew up in Chicago that Michael Jordan is the greatest basketball. It's about the fact
The
that he
greatest
is. Yes.
over LeBron.
Oh, absolutely. 1,000%. 1,000%.
Got you. That's wild.
1,000%.
y'all, I don't know honestly.
1,000%.
We gotta let that. We gotta let that legacy.
Hold
go.
on. I have an off mic. Just yes or no? Michael Jordan, greatest basketball player? Michael Jordan is the reason why all of
He
these
set the
players
blueprint.
exist.
He
set the
damn near
blueprint. Also, out of respect, but I mean, too, like, again, rest in peace to Kobe Bryant, but like,
Definitely.
Michael Jordan was before Kobe Bryant. Michael Jordan gave us, Kobe Bryant gave us the exact same moves that Michael Jordan gave. He literally was Michael Jordan. He was the Michael Jordan after Jordan left. So, you know what I mean? Like, LeBron James looked up to Kobe. If you look about it, the trajectory, it all points back to Michael Jordan being the greatest basketball player of all time.
He might have looked up to him, but he never played like.
Oh
Kobe.
my gosh. See, now we get hot. Now we get off.
We
What?
need some
What
more
are we
men.
doing?
Men,
We
what
need
do
to-
y'all think?
We
Okay,
need
wanna
you
know.
to drop a
LeBron
comment
is the
in our
greatest.
chat
Yes.
and let us know who's the greatest basketball player.
LeBron. Easy.
No, we're gonna let the comments
Okay,
because
all
Ooh.
we're gonna go back and forth on this all day.
Right.
But
Okay.
what else are you watching right now besides the NBA playoffs?
Damn, well, I just finished. I watched Will Trent. That shit fire.
Okay, is that on? Where's it at?
That's on ABC. I watched Perry Mason. I watched, of course, Snowfall,
Yeah,
Power.
yeah.
I watched Power, the episode 9 and 10.
Oh,
my God.
Hell yeah, watch that leak.
I'm
Hell
so
yeah.
behind.
Watch that leak.
I'm behind.
I caught that shit
Wait,
too.
you're behind,
Yes.
Joycie? Hold on,
Y'all,
listen.
I just finished Snowfall.
No, you have got to get up on Power though. We need you all the way caught up and with the
Yes.
leaks as well
Yeah.
because
Yeah, that shit was good.
baby.
That shit was
Heard it's
good.
It was good.
That shit
Now
was good.
I honestly have this thing in my head that they're gonna switch it up because of the leaks. Because I don't know if you saw the actor who plays Ghost. Him
was
and
like, yeah,
Braden, they said
yeah.
it's not real. So I feel like 50's gonna switch something up before the actual episode airs so that we could feel like
Do you think they gonna fly and do a production team in the matter of what? You got week
who's
last
off,
week.
yeah, so yeah.
So you think they go to right now, because episode 9 is dropping with or without.
Yeah.
Right now on Friday.
Yeah.
That would
You
be a
think
lot.
they're gonna have hey, real quick, they got everybody They all on vacation. Probably somebody on another set working. Hey, let's just do it.
Yes.
You think they
I
gonna do
think
that?
50 will drop the bread to do it. I do. I think
That
he'll drop the
would-
bread
that
to give us
would be a
an
lot.
alternative ending.
So
an
you already
alternative
know.
ending.
You already know actors right now are currently working on
Right.
other projects. So
Yeah.
you really think he gonna drop?
do.
Okay.
I do.
all right.
Because
So
y'all
that's what
see
we
why
gonna check.
Ghost
So y'all
didn't come
see-
back, right? Y'all know why Ghost really died. Do y'all know why?
You talking about Ghost from Power?
Yes, from
Okay.
Power. Because
Why?
50 didn't want to pay him more
Yes,
to come
that
back.
I did hear that.
Okay.
Omari Hardrick said that he was gonna get paid to come back. I miss Ghost, honestly.
No, seriously.
I
really thought he wasn't
miss
dead.
him.
but
I do too. I still think that he
no,
can come
he
back.
did. 50 ain't giving him that check. He did.
Okay, I think he can come back. Come back. We want.
50 just pay the man.
Pay the man what he
deserves.
want,
He
okay?
was good. He made the show.
That nigga gonna come back as a different character. Like nigga, you
Yeah.
nigga come back as
Isn't that-
Tyreek stepdaddy. Nigga, what the fuck?
Like, isn't that you look a little bit like
You
Omari
know, he
Hardrick?
look familiar.
What music are you listening to right now?
It was a variety.
Yeah.
I'm listening to this song I was just playing. Of course, I was listening to Future 31 Days. That
Okay.
shit fire.
Uh-huh.
And also, I just have Drake Search and Rescue on repeat.
Come
Man, that's how I feel.
I love that song too.
Come on, just take me off the market.
Come on.
Take me off the-
Take me
listen.
off the market.
My favorite part is I'm trying to hit the group chat and tell them it's a rap.
Why
Do you hear
not?
me?
Listen,
It's a rap.
that is
baby.
my favorite part.
I
Like,
swear to
I'm
God.
trying to let my homegirls know, just letting you know,
It's
I'm
a
not in the
wrap.
streets with y'all no more. I
Yeah.
will be with my man.
We're
period.
friends.
It's a
I'm
wrap.
still in the streets.
Yes, I am in the streets with my man, and Joycie's
Come
in the
get me.
streets.
Come, but I'm
Man.
waiting on my man to save
She
me.
said, "Come and rescue me." Okay,
Come on, husband.
Joycie, let them know what you're listening to and watching on TV right now.
So y'all, my favorite song right now is by Moneybagg Yo, Motion Guy.
Ah, okay.
Motion Guy.
Yes.
Oh my God. Come on, Moneybagg. One thing about him, he know how to flow on those beats.
Yes, he
like
does.
He does.
he eat them up. He
Yes,
eat them
he
up.
does. He does.
So that's one of my top favorite songs. I've been playing like crazy right now. But my favorite show, I'm old school, y'all. I love Martin Steele and the Wayans Bros.
Really,
Like,
you're not watching nothing new?
other than Snowfall and
Oh
Power,
my
nope.
gosh.
Honestly, I'm that person that don't watch a lot of TV.
Okay.
Because honestly, in Chicago, my Wi-Fi will always be so messed up.
Okay.
So I would just say, you know what? I'm not turning it on. So I really wasn't really a big TV person. But when I would watch TV, it would either be like whatever hottest shows is out right now. Snowfall. I just finished Snowfall, and I'm
Yes,
behind on
that's good.
Power. So
I'm
y'all
glad.
see my TV skills is lacking.
I need TV to fall asleep.
What?
Yeah.
I need TV to fall asleep.
What you mean by that?
Like,
The
have it
noise.
on. The noise. Yeah, I need to have it
Yeah,
on.
it is.
Oh, you need TV to
Yeah,
fall asleep.
yeah.
You know what I thought you said? I need TV to fall asleep. Like as if TV was a person. I'm like,
No,
wait, what do you
oh,
mean you need TV
no,
to fall
like
asleep?
she was talking about like, oh,
You need
okay.
TV to fall asleep.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can't.
yeah.
I'm a bat. I need it dark,
And
pitch
quiet?
black,
What?
quiet. I need to
Really?
sleep.
Hell
oh yeah.
no.
I can't sleep with the TV.
I can't sleep with no woman.
See,
quiet.
yeah, I
Y'all
like
snore
like-
like
I
a-
do
y'all
like a little
snore
something.
like a
Men snore
motherfucker.
actually. Men snore way
No,
more than
women, but
I
women
snore horribly.
Yeah,
Really?
man, yes, women snore.
But y'all want to know what I heard? When you snoring, that means you sleeping good.
Man, hey, you ever had fellas? You ever had a girl spend a night and then you like, all right, cool, and you can't get no good sleep because her ass snoring? Like, nigga, what? That's the
No.
worst because you gonna want to kick
That's
up like.
funny.
oh my-
Imagine being at your man's house and he's snoring, and then you can't leave, like because it's like I don't want to be rude, but like
Man.
I didn't know that you snore like this.
Man,
I don't know.
Yeah,
Anyway,
get
the
used
man had a
to
hard.
it.
He had a hard day.
yeah.
Get used to it, man. See, I
Paying for
sleep
dates,
deep.
send him
I-
$175.
Yeah.
Hard
Okay,
day.
right, I'm gonna
Make it a skit,
do this
okay?
sleep.
No, let me not make it seem like your days are hard. I'm sorry, I love that.
Man.
You be working hard. Okay, so what I'm listening to because we're about to wrap up soon is Just Relax by Lola Brooke. I love Lola Brooke. She's from
Okay,
New York.
Brooke,
She's
Brooke,
yeah, and then
yeah.
also Lola. And I'm sorry, yeah. What's her name? Lotto. She has a song called "Put It on the Floor."
That's
Ooh,
my
come on,
shit.
she
I love that.
snapping.
That's
Yeah.
my
That's
shit.
a hit
Yes,
for sure.
That is, and then I'm watch Bridgerton. Oh my God,
It's
the
really
love.
good?
I love Bridgerton. Season
Why do
2.
Women love that shit.
Oh my God. I literally just like, have you ever like watched a show when you finished and you just feel completion? Like after I watched Snowfall, I was just like, damn, the season
know,
over.
it's so sad.
Yeah. But after I watched Bridgerton season 2, and I just was like, oh, I just felt good
I know
about
women.
myself.
I know women who rewatch season 2.
I'm about to watch
Is
it.
that
I'm about to read.
good?
Oh,
That's
it's
what I don't
good.
know why the fuck.
I'm about. It's only 8 episodes too. Like you can watch
I'ma
it
watch
in a
it.
couple of days.
I'ma
It
watch
is
it.
so good. And then I'm gonna watch the spinoff Queen Charlotte. Oh my gosh! So all of the vibes. But we want to thank you so much,
Oh, thank you so
Malik.
much for having me.
You
This
are
was dope.
a ride. Like
The dopest
I had so
first
many
guest.
topics and like literally because it was just fun. It was
Yeah.
all vibes. Only thing I went
Amazing.
to was find my comedy sketch, which I didn't. I don't know if I'm gonna cut that out or not,
Look,
but I
Malik,
have
we gotta
fun.
put in a skit now. Come
Gotta
on,
put a little
skits coming
skit.
soon.
What you
But yes,
mean?
give us your social media, TikTok, Instagram, all the good stuff, because we gotta follow you.
Okay, it's Malik, MLIK, Bazil, BAZILLE on every platform, and I'm chilling.
I love it.
I'm
We
chilling
should.
for real.
What skit are you working on next? Like, what can you? Because this is probably gonna air. I don't know. What haven't you posted yet? That's gonna be posting soon.
My work husband skit.
Okay, work husband.
Yeah.
Ooh,
And
I don't
We gotta
like
stay
the work
tuned
husband.
to that Amazon you just pitched. Huh?
Yes.
Oh, who's your homegirl? Please.
about
I shot in LA April 6th. My first hour special.
Wow.
They paid for it. It wasn't no
Amazing.
like bullshit. They was like, yo, Malik, they put
Got the budget.
they put money behind me. They
Yes.
invested in me.
That's dope.
And I delivered. I'm happy about
Come
that.
on.
So
I
I
love
can't-
Amazing.
that.
Come
Yeah,
on.
that was
That's
my
amazing.
dream come
That's,
true.
that's epic.
So,
Malik
yeah.
B on Amazon.
Come
Malik
on.
be on Amazon Prime. So
love
you know what I
Amazon
mean?
Prime.
Easy way. Well, we're gonna get to Netflix one day, but they wanted so much
Yeah.
of my money, and I was like, hell no.
No,
So-
Amazon Prime is really
Yeah,
for sure.
that's- yeah,
Bomb.
that's
For
Exactly.
sure, because
Exactly.
Netflix will be right behind them.
Exactly.
Get the money
Absolutely.
right.
Yes. And Joycie, tell us where to follow you on
Yes,
Instagram.
y'all follow me
social.
at Joycie Jay on everything. Joycie JJAY_.
I love that. And I'm at Demi Lobo on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, all of that. We are the Demi Lobo Podcast. You can follow us on Instagram at Demi Lobo Pod. Thank you guys for tuning in to our first episode. Malik, he will be back, episode 10. Come on.
Yeah.
We're having him back.
On a bigger couch.
Yes, a bigger
Yes.
couch. Maybe not. I don't know,
Right.
but we will have the fireplace. We'll have our logo, and it'll just be, just
A
an
vibe.
upgraded
A
experience.
vibe,
Yes, but we
yeah.
really want to thank you,
Thank you.
Podcaster Studios, as well, for looking out for us. We appreciate you guys, and we'll see you next episode.
Hey, it's lit.
Perfect. Thank you.
That was great.